on here. It froze. I'm back. I think I'm seeing somebody else's thing on here. This is weird. It's somebody else's feed on mine. Which is really odd. Maybe it's like the last thing that I was watching. Anyhow, I'm watching Bridget Jones today. Hey guys. I don't think there's anybody in here right now. Oh, there's 2 people, but I can't see everybody. Let's see what the audience says. Hey, what's your name? Swagaman. Anyhow, yeah. Today on this channel, I want to show you guys how to get a lens cleaning kit. So here, sorry, I should actually properly show you this and turn down the volume for the movie because I'm watching Bridget Jones and it's like my favorite journalism movie. Okay, so that's the journal, the photojournalism bag with 2 cameras, a flash, 4 lenses. 2 of the lenses are on the cameras and 2 are in the bag. And then there's a bunch of cables and all that crap. But I wanted to show you guys stuff that you use to clean your lenses. So when it's in the bag, I usually, oops, that fell off. I usually have the cap on the lens all the time, just so that there's no dirt. Like, say if I'm in an event and it's outside and I put the bag down and dirt gets in the bag, you don't want it to like scratch the lens over and over again every time that you're like walking around with it. Fan me back? Okay. Okay, I will. Please fan me up, Swagaman. I'm fanning you, so you fan me back. You here? There. Hey, Official T-Flow. So, I was just talking about the fact that, oh, thank you very much for the 50 likes, Official T-Flow. Oh, okay. So actually, before I talk about the camera cleaning clip, I should say that I found my Gatorade. If you're watching this broadcast yesterday, you saw the small one. It's super huge Gatorade bottle. This one is Fierce Fraise. So, Fierce Strawberry. Sorry, I was like, huh? I'm reading it in French. Hi, Angry Cheese. Hey. Hey, new people who are watching this broadcast. Sorry, I'm gonna do my workout after, but I really love to sip Gatorade. I don't think it's gonna fit in the cup holder for the treadmill. So, just take a sip every usually every like 10 minutes or whatever, I'll take a sip when I'm running. You're the #1 fan again. Yeah. Everybody who's in here, please fan me up. I'm going to actually put the link to my YouTube channel in here. Please go visit my YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel. Tonight, I'm going to put 2 videos up. First is going to be the camera cleansing kit, and the second is going to be an iMovie video. And I thought I wrote everything down in my little book, but I was like, where's the book? In my little book. It's weird. I wrote down all the stuff so workout, iMovie video. Oh, I'm supposed to do like a picture for Instagram, so I will do that maybe against this wall, or I'll do it against the brick wall that's over there. Brick wall actually looks really cool, so maybe I'll do that. You subscribe to me and follow me on Instagram and added me on Snapchat. Yeah! 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 Yeah. Oh, and I came up with like a new idea for some merchandise on Redbubble. I'm not gonna say what it is yet, but I came up with a cool idea, which I'm gonna work on tonight. No sleep tonight because I'm so excited. Actually, I just ate, and I don't want to get like super tired or anything. But yeah, and I've gotta paint my nails, which I never did, just because I was like super busy. Anyhow, camera cleaning kit. So the first thing that I was talking about the other day was the blower, which is used to like blow dust off of like tight spots and stuff on the camera. It looks like a little spaceship. Isn't that cute? Anyhow, so that's the first thing. The second thing is lens cleaning spray. I've never tried like lens cleaning spray that's for your glasses, but I'm guessing you could use the same kind of lens cleaner. This is like a heavy this light kind of cleaning spray. Hi, Dana Knox, Cosmic Fam. Hey! Do you like my eyes? They're like pink. I'm surprised they stayed on. Like, it stayed on. I don't know how I stayed on, but I'm surprised the makeup stayed on because, like, I've been sweating all day. It's super hot here. Thank you for inviting your fans, Official T-Flow. Please go visit my YouTube channel. Yeah! Please go visit my YouTube channel. And, oh, I'll put my Twitter in here, too. Twitter. So, I did a poll on my Facebook and my Twitter, and there was like almost nobody who voted on my Twitter, but people voted on my Facebook. So I'm going to be painting my nails this color of red tonight. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I had so much to do, and now it's finally the weekend. Hi, Informed West. Hey! So this is my Twitter page, but go visit my YouTube channel. I'll see if I can put it back in there. Is that it? Yes. Right, so my channel's about photography, so I'll start over again, but tonight I'm doing a video about the camera cleaning kit. So basically these are the cameras that I use on a daily basis. There. Oops. Is that better? So you can see I'm kind of like smushing the bag with my body, but there's 2 cameras in there and 4 lenses in there. See, there's 2 there, there's a flash, and there's a camera there, and a camera there. And so, to keep those clean, I keep them in the bag all the time. But it's not so much that I keep it in the bag. I keep a lens cap on it when it's in the bag. When it's not in the bag, I just take the lens cap off and use it without a lens cap ever. I have a filter on the front. So, I want to show you, not here. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the cap off, and so this is a filter that's on it. So the lens is behind there, and you can see that it's a Hoya filter, I think. It's a UV filter, so it's protecting the lens from UV rays. So that's the filter. So that's what I put on the camera instead of just carrying the lens cap on all the time. If you ever bang your camera, you're just going to bang the filter. You're not going to bang the lens. There's no point of having a lens cap. Can you imagine if there was like a fire that just broke out, or an explosion that happened, and you had your camera and you went like this, you snapped a couple pictures, and then you looked at the camera again and you're like, oh my god, it's black because you have a piece of lens cap on the front of the camera. Oh my gosh, that was such a geeky laugh, wasn't it? Okay, so if you weren't here at the beginning of the broadcast, the first item in the lens cleaning kit is this little spaceship looking thing, and it's a blower. So basically this is what you do, and it gets rid of all the dust that's on the camera. So that's the first item, a blower. Now if you didn't get rid of all of your dust the first time, you can use a big microfiber cloth like this one. You can get this at like any store, like Canadian Tire. I'm in Canada, so we're saying Canadian, but you can get them at like Walmart too. And you just go like that and like clean it up. So if it rains, I'm gonna use this to make sure it's like clean. I usually don't have a sleeve for small cameras, only large cameras. So another thing you can use is a smaller microfiber cloth like this. I use ones like this for the actual lens. So I'm gonna use this camera just as like a demonstration. The cap. This is the one that I've been vlogging with a whole bunch lately. So what you do is, well, what I do is I use the blower like that. Then I use the small cloth, and I wrap the cloth around 2 of my fingers, these 2 fingers, like that. And then I start on the inside, so like the center of the lens. Then I make a little circle, and then I move on the outside. So that's how you're supposed to clean a lens. You're not supposed to go, boop, 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 boop. You're supposed to go like this. So that's how you do it, right? And so what I do also with the spray, say if I got like a water spot or something, I don't spray it directly at the camera because obviously it might get into a crack or it might get into somewhere else on the camera and you don't want this chemical spray in there. So I spray a little bit on the cloth and then I go back in and I go, oh. And then I start here again and then I go out. Okay, so I thought I brought a little bag, but I guess I didn't. So I showed you my camera bag. So maybe I'll show you on my big camera bag, just the material the bag is made out of. Where did I throw that cap? I'm gonna put the camera back into the bag. Okay, so I'm gonna move this whole computer over so you can see this. Okay. Ooh. So, if you go to my YouTube channel, hey, if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see that I did a video on the camera bag and how to use it, or what's in my camera bag, and so I explain a whole bunch of that stuff. But basically, people use camera bags just like backpacks and stuff because the camera bag saves like the temperature for your camera, if that makes any sense. So if it's like a blizzard outside and you're outside for like 30 minutes and you walk into a building, you should put your camera in the bag before you walk into a building. Say like it's 5 degrees inside of the building, 5 degrees Celsius, and it's like minus 30 degrees Celsius outside. What's going to happen? Well, it's the same thing that happens when you have glasses, right? If it's cold outside and you walk into a warm building, glasses are going to fog up and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't see, right? So when you do that, you're supposed to put your camera inside of the bag because this material inside of the bag is like meant to protect it from the elements. So the rule is to like put your camera in the bag for like the same amount of time that you take pictures. So like if I'm taking pictures outside in a blizzard for 30 minutes, then I put the camera back in the bag for 30 minutes, and that stops condensation from forming in the camera and ruining the lens, and then you crying because you spent $1,000 on your pieces of your camera and then you ruined it. So there's that. And same thing if it's like super hot, if you're in a desert, same thing. If it's super, super hot, something might stop working if it's super cold or super hot, so you put it in the bag to make sure that it like doesn't damage your camera. Hi, what's your name? Kia Ora. Oh my gosh, I can't say that. Aoteorana. Sorry, there was like a fly in my face. Okay, so that's a camera bag, and I was just explaining how camera bags work. Like I said earlier, there's like 2 cameras there, 4 lenses, and 1 like flash. I guess I'll take everything out to show you, but then there's like a bunch of pockets here where I keep like extra parts and stuff. Like I keep chargers and cables and stuff in there, and then this is where I keep memory cards. And you can put like papers and stuff in there, or a computer, and I keep some more cables and pens and stuff on the front. But you can attach a monopod to it here. So that's really, but like I was saying, the fabric that's inside of the bag is meant to stop, water from getting in and like damaging everything. So that's why you use a camera bag. You don't just use like a shoulder bag or a backpack and stuff like that. So everybody, I was talking about my camera cleaning kit, but your bag is also really important. Because if you're using like a backpack, you won't get all those properties of like, what if it rains or something? What are you gonna do? Put a plastic bag over your camera? I guess if you're really poor, you could do that, but yeah. Or get a poncho or something. You always want to keep the camera dry. Most of these like professional cameras, like SLRs and stuff, they can withstand a lot of heat or rain or sleet or whatever. They're built to be strong. So those are all of the parts of the camera cleaning kit. The bag, the blower, the spray, the 2 microfiber cloths, and the cap. Oh, so that's what I'm going to do a video on tonight. And I'm going to straighten my hair. It's going to no longer be a giant fluff ball. Want a Tic Tac? I saw Jake Paul's dog, and I was just like, oh my god, I love your dog. I had a German Shepherd when I was a kid. I think that's some sort of, what is it, Belgian Malinois or something like that. Really cute. It's a cute puppy. I love puppies. They're all exploring everywhere and their cuteness. Today I didn't take a whole bunch of pictures. Today I wrote like 10 stories. I still have to write 3 more stories this weekend. But I have a bunch of pictures to upload. I took a picture of business. I told you about the farmhouse thing that I went to and took pictures of. I don't think I went anywhere else that was like super exciting. I was like, let me check. I still have a ton of pictures on this camera. I think I have like 1,000 on this camera. This was a guy in a chicken outfit at the Running of the Bulls event. I was like, oh my god. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Someone dressed in a chicken outfit. I think I'll show you the picture, one of the pictures that was like in the paper. And I'll put some of the links in there so you can see. It was kind of scary. Like to see like charging bulls and stuff. Like this guy, he almost got like gored by a bull. Pretty close, right? I wonder why it's not like sharp on the computer screen, but it's sharp on. Oh, there, that one's like better. But anyhow, yeah. And this is the guy who was the winner. He was like fighting the bull, like literally fighting the bull. I should just do like a running with the bulls video all by itself without the rodeo. Looked really scary, but it was a really cool event. Um, and then I did some like blog stuff, and I made some like road trip videos, but that's it really. Not too much photography. So I'm gonna take some pictures tonight of me going like this, doing the Pantene Pro V thing with my hair. Because right now it doesn't work. The hair doesn't go anywhere because the big fuzzball. Oh my gosh. So let's put my YouTube channel thingy back in. I'm gonna be on here for like an hour and a half tonight. I was on for like 3 hours yesterday. It was really weird. Anyhow, I have to run for an hour. I'll try to run for an hour. I think I need to do like lots of extensive stretching tonight too. But yeah, this has been day 5, I want to say, of running every day so far. So I'm supposed to do my weigh in after 2 weeks and see if anything has changed. I think maybe I should do it after 3 weeks because that will be more substantial. I don't think you can really lose weight after 2 weeks. You can maybe lose like 5 pounds or something, but not like a substantial amount of weight. Thank you to everybody who gave me some likes. That was very nice. Thank you to everybody who shared or invited their friends. Invited their fans. Everybody else who's watching should invite their fans. So I'm going to actually paint my nails. Oh my god, I didn't share it to Instagram or Snapchat. Somebody sent me a text. I think I already did my Snapchat thing today. Hold on. I love Snapchat, man. It's like my new favorite app. Oh, I never saved that. That's weird. I'm also gonna put on my Instagram so you guys can like view my Fitbit stats because we can be Fitbit friends. So those are my Fitbit stats. I'm gonna put it on here so everybody can see it. getting back on track. Oh my god, so I wrote Fitbit and it like, my phone is like totally weird. It autocorrects everything. Fitbit. Anyhow, oh my gosh, there's only 2 people in here watching. It's like a really like prime time on YouNow. I was watching Eugenia Cooney's broadcast earlier. I should have watched Bratty Cupcakes. I love hers. She's so like crazy, man. So I posted my Fitbit stats too there so everybody can see. Oh, let's see. You sent me a picture? You sent me a picture of myself. Got you, D. That's funny. Okay. Hi, Grand Dessert Outlet. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I didn't ruin your name. Sorry if I did. So I was talking about the next YouTube video that I'm going to have on my page. And it's about photography. So it's actually about how to clean your camera. Had to, yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm like this with a microfiber cloth. Oh. So I've got to do some stretching. I love the size of these. Nobody could drink that in one sitting. Can you imagine? Especially when you're running at like a really super fast pace. I don't know if I can show you anything else that has to do with like the camera bag. This is the camera that I use to vlog. I'm just gonna try to put my little tripod on it. I haven't used this tripod yet to try to like do videos of myself. I'm gonna try to use it to take a picture with like my big standard, like I mean like, you know, having it on like a tripod, not like a handle. So yeah, this is the camera and the lens and the tripod that I use to do vlogs. I guess I could show you what's in my camera bag. And yes, I'm still watching Bridget Jones. They're at the part where they go on the mini break. Hi, new person from YouNow. Hi, no name YouNow. Okay, so this is the other camera. It's a D100 generic Nikon strap on it. This is the second camera that I got. Ooh, that's a little dirty in there. Right. And it's got like a Nikon lens on it, the 18 to 70. This is an older kind of professional version of an SLR camera. And this is like a semi-professional SLR. If you go to the Nikon page, I'll put the link in the chat actually of the Nikon page where it says how the cameras work, like how the classification of cameras work. This is the other lens that I have in there. It's a Sigma lens that I just showed you how to clean. It's the one that I thought was broken. And sorry, this was a hood for it that I don't like to keep on for some reason. So this one is my new 50 lens compared to like the other small camera that I showed you guys at the last broadcast. That's a 50 lens. I'm going through the stuff that's in the major camera bag. Ooh. I'm going through, oh, can you see that? Oh my god, there. I'm going through the stuff that's in the camera bag. I had 2 cameras in there and I took out one, and now I'm going through all the lenses and all the stuff that's in the pockets, if that's what you wanted to know. Ooh. Plug my computer back in. Okay, and then here is a flash with a diffuser on the top. That's a diffuser. Looks like a little cup. And it's an SB900 flash. And you can turn it on now. It makes a really loud noise. It's on TTL right now. Turn it off. Put everything back in. Hey, thank you very much for the applause. I was just going through the camera bag. So I took this camera out and I put it on the tripod because I'm going to do a vlog tonight. Please go visit my YouTube channel. It's in the chat, the link. Right about there. Doop. Right there. And please share this broadcast too. But yeah, so I went through some of the stuff that's in the camera bag. Oh, there it is one last time. The camera bag. Backpack. It's a low pro backpack. I'm sure you can find it at any camera store, like the Camera Store or Endorama or somewhere like that. Or you can go on to Low Pro's website and find it. And I just like low pro bags for some reason. I don't know. I just do. Move this back a little. Oh my gosh. Almost dropped the big thing of Gatorade on the computer. And then what do I have in this one? I saw that. Oh, so I have my broken, what's it called? I have to buy a brand new one. It's like a multiple card reader. So it does like SD, compact flash, and so on. All in one. I have to get rid of it. It's like broken, but it still works. And then I have another small microfiber cloth in here. And I've got one of these little, they're like a little housing for gel filters. So what it is you put the colored gel on here. It's like a colored piece of filter paper. And then, so like if you want to take a picture and make the picture have like a blue color to it, you put the gel on top of here. And then you put this on the top of the lens, or excuse me, the flash. And then you take the picture. So if it was like blue, I'd go like this and take a picture like that. And see, I'm like flashing it. I'm sorry, I'm like ruining. Don't want to blind myself. Anyhow, so I'm going to take it off. But that's how you do it. So, like, you can keep it on. And, like, I did it once in the car. So we, like, lit up the car, made it, like, bluish, greenish inside by just using a flash. So I'm just going to take it off and put this back on. What else do I have in there? I have some business cards in here. Oh, I have the small charger. And I have a bigger charger, but that's being used right now. This is the charger for this camera. Which is really convenient. Thank you very much for the likes. Hi, Kryptonics Band. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Yes, I see. Kryptonics Band is here. Hi, new person from YouNow who's watching too. And I have some cables, like Mac cables and stuff for phones, and that's it. What's this? I have a mirror. And yeah, like I have another card reader in here, which I should probably put away properly. And then a whole bunch of memory cards. So here's a tiny card reader that's made for an SD card. And it comes with a cute little purse. So I'm going to put it in the purse. And you can put your like memory card in there and put the card reader in there. And you close it up. You zip it up. It's like a little purse. Isn't that cute? So there's that. And then these are the kinds of, so this is the type of card that's in the small camera I showed you guys, the vlogging camera. And this is the kind of card that goes in every other Nikon camera. It's called the compact flash card. That's the card that goes into a professional series Nikon camera. And those are the other cards that I've got in there. Because we always need memory cards. And I think that one was like an 8 gigabyte card. So I put thousands of pictures on it. So there's that. And then on the side I have like business cards. So I work for them, but I'm not going to show the company that I work for because I don't want you guys to see that. And then I think I have like I have more lens cleaner. Hey, are you talking to yourself? Anyhow, so there's more lens cleaner there. And then I think I have an Ethernet cable somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. And then this is an Ethernet cable. I have a FireWire cable somewhere in here too, but I like to keep those just in case you need to connect to your computer. And I got a bunch of pens and stuff, but I carry all that stuff with me there. So there's like a handful of pens in there too. I thought I had some gel filters in here, but I might have taken them out. That's everything that's in my camera bag right now. Oh, and because I have such a huge purse, I carry a huge purse so that if I have to just throw the camera in the purse, then I can. I carry a set of headphones in the purse, just in case. And I carry my cell phone all the time, too. Oh my gosh. Hi. You totally missed it. I'll go through a couple of what I talked about earlier. I have another Tic Tac. I have fresh breath. Anyhow, so I talked about a camera cleaning kit. Yeah, you should. Anyhow, so I talked about the vlogging camera and the tripod. And I talked about how to clean the camera, because I'm going to do a video on my YouTube channel about how to clean your camera. Oh, there's one thing that I forgot to tell you guys. So you can go to a camera store if you don't want to clean the camera yourself. And I don't mean just like clean the outside. So there's a feature on your camera. And this is also the reason why I use this little thing called the blower to clean your camera. So what you do, you turn on the camera and go to your menu. Okay? You want to be able to lock up the mirror inside of the camera. So I'm going to actually go to it. Okay, so this is the setting. Lock up the mirror. Can you see that? The one that's in yellow. It says lock up mirror for cleaning. So I'm going to hit OK, and it says start. Now it says when shutter release button is pressed, the mirror lifts and the shutter opens. So to lower the mirror, you turn the camera off. So I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to take this off so that you can see it more clearly, or see the instructions more clearly. And then I'm going to show you where the mirror is. Because you know how you take a picture, right? It's like actually upside down and backwards. Inside of the camera, there's a mirror. There. That's the setting. So I'm going to actually do it, and I'm going to take the lens off so you can see. So that's the sound of the shutter closing. And that's what the camera looks like inside with the mirror. I'm not going to show it too long because I don't want to have light on the sensor like that. But that's what it looks like. And so you take the blower and you go like this to clean all the dust out, and like if you get hair or something in there. So that's what you do. That's why it's so important to have something like a blower. And now you're going to see it if you watch. It went down. The mirror's down there now. So it's a mirror now. You see what I mean? There's a mirror there now. Okay? So that's what you do for the inside. So I can still go like this. You don't want to really use a cloth, like a microfiber cloth like that, to clean the inside. So what I do, if it's ever dirty and I notice there's something on a lens or something that I can't get to, I just go to the camera store. And most camera stores have cleaning clinics or whatever, and they'll get a special device and they'll like clean out in there. So you don't have to do it, and you don't have to like scrape your camera. Thank you, blower. Oh, that's another thing. So I also have this big coarse microfiber cloth because sometimes if you've noticed on your camera there's these contacts. That's how the lens gets locked into the camera. So sometimes they are greasy, and so your camera can't read the lens. So I just go like this. with the coarse one. Get the grease off. And then all you do is you line up the dot that's there with the big dot that's there. And then twist it and put it on. And the contact point should be there. And you should be able to take as many pictures as you like. Okay. So I showed you how to clean the camera there. And all of the bits and pieces and stuff that you use to clean a camera. Blower, your cleansing fluid, thin microfiber cloth to clean the lens, and then a coarse one to clean like grease off of it or dirt or dust or whatever, or to dry it if it's raining or something outside. Okay, and so I'm going to put it back in the bag. Like I said, the bag is really important as well for keeping your camera clean and keeping the lens cap on top of it. You know, if you're not using it. If I am using it, like I said, I have just like a filter on the front. Okay, so that's the bag. With a couple of lenses right there, a flash, and 2 cameras. So I think that's all I have to show you guys about the camera bag. I am going to put the link in here one last time. I don't feel like repeating myself like 8 times in one broadcast. I'm going to put away the camera. Ooh. Just for now. And then I'm going to have my shower, like do my workout, have my shower, then take the picture. This is what I'm wearing for my workout today. I don't know, I feel like wearing all black for some reason. I'm going to put it back so you can see. I'm not doing any dancing or anything because my leg hurts a little bit, so I'm going to take it easy. But that's what I'm wearing. Look at those cute shirts. Ta-da, that's my outfit. She's playing Shaka Khan. So Bridget Jones is like a story about a journalist who has like a crush on her boss, and her boss is like Hugh Grant, who's like really bad. And so what happens is she decides that she's gonna redo her life and lose weight and, you know, start working out and stop drinking and smoking, and she's gonna be great. And then she finds out that her boss cheated on her with an American stick insect, a really skinny lady. And so she decides to work out like crazy and find a job in television instead. And then she tells him like this horrible stuff about like how she would rather have a job wiping Saddam Hussein's ass. And it's so funny. The book is really funny. I don't know, I really like journalist kind of stories. And Bridget Jones is like a journalist story. Just like The Devil Wears Prada, that was a journalist book about a girl who's a journalist who gets a job at like Vogue magazine. But it's called Runway magazine in that case. Hey, Raymond. I'm talking about Bridget Jones because I'm watching it on TV like right now. She's at the part where she's trying to find a job in television. And she's like talking about the kids' television network, and they're like, "Do you have kids?" And she's like, "Christ, no." So I talked about the camera and the tripod and everything for vlogging today on this channel. And if you go to my YouTube channel, which is over there in the chat where my face is there, you can subscribe to it and see. I think I have like 170 videos on my channel now, which is like a big thing for me because I started on YouTube a little while ago when I was in college, but I never actually did anything on my YouTube channel until like last year. So tonight, a new video is going to be up about the cleansing kit, how to clean your camera. And oh my gosh, I think I said that I was going to take a picture of the treadmill actually before I get on it. I'm going to like put it on my Snapchat or something because the treadmill has become my best friend. I spend more time with a treadmill than I spend eating in a day now. And it's all because, like, when back to school happens, I want to look really good for some reason. And I hope nobody minds, but I'm going to start, like, painting my nails right now. So I'm not going to be able to type too much during this podcast because I'll be painting my nails. What do you think? If you're running for president, I would vote for you. I thought it was funny when, like, the Prime Minister of Canada came to the United States and people were, like, you know, bowing to him, like Wayne's World bowing, saying they're not worthy and they wish that he was their president. He's not perfect or anything. But, yeah, it was weird. I saw, like, the news on CNN today. And it was, like, I think it's weird how, like, your president calls the news the fake news. I'm like, what? It's the news. He's like I don't want to say anything bad about your country, but people are watching it and going like, I honestly think Donald Trump is crazy. I think he's like crazy. Like we're watching. We watch it every day, and even though I don't want to watch American news because it's like depressing, we're watching. I try not to watch American news anymore. There's just too much crazy stuff on it, so I just have given up. I'll watch Canadian news because that's like my job. And I watch BBC, like British news. And sometimes I watch Russian TV, but I only watch that because I want to see like the stories that they do about Russian astronauts. They're called cosmonauts. I find it very fascinating that all astronauts are now traveling up. See, that's the color. All astronauts are now traveling up to the space station in a Russian, you know, spacecraft. And they go in the I can't say it. Is it Bayankur? Bayankur? I think it's Bayankur Cosmodrome, which is in Kazakhstan, but it's an area of Kazakhstan that's controlled by Russia. And so instead of being a tower like they have at Cape Canaveral, where like the shuttle used to go up, it's like embedded in the ground. The rocket. It's a Soyuz rocket too, which I think is really cool. I know this has nothing to do with photography, but that's what happens. So it's a Soyuz rocket, and then when it is starting to launch, there's like these towers that go like this outwards from the ground, and then the thing comes out of it. I know it's neat. I like to watch it, and I like the fact that they're called cosmonauts. What if you were Prime Minister of Canada? I don't know. You could be. You don't have to be Canadian. Well, you have to be a Canadian, but you know you don't have to be born in Canada to be the prime minister. You can be an immigrant. There's a bunch of like Americans that are well, I don't think they're American. They're asylum seekers that tried to come to America because of Donald Trump. Now there's like 3,000 in the last month that came to this one port of entry in Quebec, and they're being housed in like a stadium. That's how many people there are. It's crazy. They're like running away from the U.S. It's a little scary. I'm just waiting for this hand to dry before I try to do the next one. My skin is so pale on my hands. I was like, oh, it's not even the same as my face. Lots of people get angry when there's an election that's about to happen. They go, oh, I'm upset. I'm going to move to Canada. And then they think about it. Some people do, like superstars, they move to Canada, but most people don't. There's a couple like regular people that do. But the thing is, then they go to Canada and like it's different. If you've never lived in Canada, the rules are a lot different. There's like taxes in every province. Like most provinces, except for the one we're in, have like a special government tax on all sailed goods. And then there's like a provincial tax on goods and everything. So it's like expensive to live here. And then people realize, okay, so one good example is I have a friend that lives in Texas, and he was like, I bought my house for $125,000. And I looked at him like he was crazy because you can't buy a condo apartment in city of Calgary where I am. You can't buy a condo for $100,000. A condo apartment is $300,000, and the average price of a house in my neighborhood is like $550,000, $500,000 just for an average house. And like in my neighborhood, it's like $700,000. In Vancouver, it's like $1,000,000 for a shack, you know. So I was really surprised. He was like, "Oh, I want to move to Canada." I was like, "Nope, no, you don't," because everything is so cheap in America. I'm so jealous of that you can buy a house for cheap. And like the house, I think it was like Jared Leto who was selling his house in like Hollywood, and I think it was on the news actually because his house was being sold for like $1,000,000, and they showed what you can get for a house in our city for $1,000,000. And in our city, it was just like an average house, like a 2-story house with like 2-car garage and like a really nice house, $1,000,000. And then you see Jared Leto's mansion in Hollywood for $1,000,000. It's like this is what you get in the U.S. for $1,000,000. In Canada, you get a regular house. In the U.S., you get a mansion. I was like, hi, Ibrahim. Go visit my YouTube channel. Here, let me put it in. Let me put it in the chat. I'm sorry, it's a little hard. I'm doing my nails right now, so I can't like type too much. There. I'm really good. That's my YouTube channel. So please go fan me up here on YouNow and share this broadcast. Thank you to everybody who shared, and thank you to everybody who gave me likes. That was so nice. I think it's dry. It's like a fast-acting, drying nail polish. So I might start doing my other hand soon. I did like a thing on my Twitter, and this is the color that everybody chose for me to paint my nails. So you missed earlier on in the broadcast, I talk about photography on my YouTube channel, and I do like challenges and stuff on my channel. And so earlier I did a cleansing kit thing. I'm 31. So I did a cleansing kit video. Yeah, I'm totally old. I look younger, but I'm like really old. But yeah, so I show people how to clean cameras because like I'm a professional photographer. I'm a photojournalist. And we went over all the stuff that was in my camera kit. I can't show it now because I can't like move the whole computer with one hand. But I can show you the camera. So I showed people how to clean this camera. And I showed everybody all of the items that you need to use to clean a camera. I'm from Canada. Go to my YouTube channel. You want to be in one of my vlogs? What do you want the vlog to be about? I don't mind. You can be in my vlog. Did I drop a pill? Yeah, I must have dropped a pill. Want to have a Kit Kat, anybody? Yeah. Was there like a Kit Kat song, like Freshen Your Breath or something with a Kit Kat or something like that? Or am I thinking like spearmint gum? Oh, I didn't even know it's almost an hour. I don't want to put my sweater on yet because I have a feeling that I'll get nail polish all over the sweater. Okay, I'm going to do my other hand now. So we just missed the part of the movie where she like slides down the fireman's pole. And they're like, oh no, go back. And so she actually tries to like climb backwards up a fireman's pole. And they're like videotaping her bum. And so it's like on national TV. It's really funny. The movie is called Bridget Jones's Diary. And it's got Renee Zellweger in it. And Colin Firth as Mr. Darcy. So it's like a play on a Jane Austen story. But like Jane Austen in like 2000s. So what was the Jane Austen story called again? With the Bennett family, they have like 6 daughters or something, or 5 daughters. Pride and Prejudice, that's what it is. So Bridget Jones is like Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, but in like modern times. So Colin Firth is like the Mr. Darcy, and Hugh Grant is like the bad guy. Sorry, I might go quiet here because I have really unsteady with my right hand because I write with my left hand and do everything with my left hand, and I don't want to like laugh or something and get like nail polish all over my finger. I read when I was younger because I wanted to be in like television news that in the old days the television news broadcasters were actors. They didn't actually get any of the news themselves. They had people like write the news and then they just read it off of the screen. And then this like really famous news broadcaster in Canada, Peter Mansbridge, he does the national broadcast. He was in radio and he said it. They didn't write their own stories. They just had other people write for them and they just read the news. What's the color? They're done. So I'm just drying them now. My claw nails. They look really nice actually. Hi, new person from YouNow. I'm 62 and girls. Oh, awesome. No, I'm not married. Are you gonna be like the guy from yesterday? There was like a really creepy guy in here yesterday. He was like, "Are you married? How old are you? Where do you live? You should come visit me. You should be my girlfriend." I was just like, it's not 9 o'clock. There's no like crazy people who are supposed to be on here until 9 o'clock. I was like, oh no, did I already ruin one nail? So I'm waiting for them to dry. Sometimes I put them underwater after it dries for like 5 minutes just to make it dry faster. Found me up here on YouNow. Thank you to whoever else who gave me some likes. That was really nice. What's your name? Oh, it was like my number one fan right now is DRG300. And then, of course, official Tiflo. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to get my special post-it notes that look like emojis. I'll bring them tomorrow. They're like really cute. They actually look like emojis. Okay, so my number one fan right now. Let's see. So I could write it on my little emoji post-it note thing. But I only have plain ones right now. So this is my number one fan. All right. And then official T Flow is my number two fan. Let's see, my number two fan is official T Flow. Okay. So I've got to wait a couple more minutes because I don't want to like ruin my clothes. Let's see who else is in the audience. Oh, is somebody in the guest queue? Oh, hey. You don't have to. No, you don't have to do that. That's fine. It's still wet. I tried to like pat it on my leg and it didn't go on properly. It's getting so cold. That's why I was just like, let's put this on my legs now. My legs are freezing. I have a blanket actually. But yeah, let's see if I can put my sweater on. I might watch The Devil Wears Prada after because that's a good movie too. So you're gonna have to watch me try to maneuver to put my sweater on with like one hand without getting nail polish on it because I just did my nails. I'm sorry. It's gonna look weird, especially with like my big head. Ow. Oh, I got the head through. Oh, you guys missed it. So I went over like the camera cleaning kit, and I went over how to clean a camera, and I went over the vlogging camera, and all that stuff's gonna be on the YouTube page tonight on my YouTube channel. Go to visit my YouTube channel. The link is in the chat. Oh, it's not in the chat anymore. Okay, that's my YouTube channel. Please go visit it and subscribe to my channel. And please fan me up here on YouNow. Thanks to everybody who gave me likes. Usually my broadcast is only like an hour or so, but I'll go on for like an hour and a half today. I have to do my workout, but yeah, that's the color that everybody chose today for me to do my nails in out of these 3 colors. So I can finally put them away. And these were the cameras we talked about today. Oops. So these were the cameras we talked about today. Can you guys see that? Ugh, there. So I've got it like on my lap. Ugh. Okay. Alright, so what time is it? 57. Be right back. Okay. Hi, I'm so what? So ugly. LOL. Why would you call yourself I'm so ugly? Let's put this back here. My legs are literally freezing again, but at least my upper body is like, warm. I'm closing the bag. Cause like, look, the shorts are like up to there. Move some of this stuff. I never did invite people on like Instagram to go watch me on YouNow, so I should probably do that. There's like only one person watching this broadcast right now. See if I can put this on again. It says that Apollo followed me. Apollo followed me. Oh, that's so cute. That dog is freaking cute, man. My last video was like about wash day products for your hair. And like I said, I'm going to do my workout and I've got to stretch here in a little while. I might as well just start doing my stretches right here on the broadcast. They're going to fight now. It's so hilarious watching them fight because it's like 2 guys dressed in suits in Britain fighting in a cobblestone street. I'm gonna just turn the camera around so I can talk to you guys still while I'm doing the rest of the stretches. There's one stretch that's like really weird, but I have to do it with like this big thing from physio on my leg, so I'll show you that too. That's like really, really strange. I'm just gonna like move it back so you can see more of me. Hey, you can see me now? I don't want to get too far. Okay. So here's the little tube thing that I have to use to do the stretch. Oh, it's like really, really weird. Okay, I'm gonna like turn it down so you can see the carpet. Okay, so it's like really strange. You have to like roll your leg on it, so you like sit on it like that, and then you have to like roll the outside of your leg like that. It's really strange, but I guess it like um kind of unknots the muscles in your leg. So I have to do that on both legs. It actually does help. It hurts at first when you first started doing it, but then like it feels way better after. It's like really strange to maneuver, so don't like laugh at me. Okay, that's one. Ugh, they're still fighting. It's sorry. You can't even like see my face. I was trying to like do some of my stretches, like squats and stuff, but yeah. You can watch me get ready for my workout. I'm not even like watching the broadcast. I'm trying to like do my workout at the same time. I have to do like 50 crunches in a second here too, but I'll do it after the workout. It really hurts like right in there, so I have to like watch it. Okay. And this might sound really weird, but I don't like wear shoes when I work. Like I don't wear like socks when I do my workout. I just like put on my shoes without socks on it. I don't know. Maybe I'm like ruining my feet by doing that. Ugh. What does it say? We're 70th. Well, nobody's watching. It's at the 1 hour mark, but nobody's watching, so I figure I might as well do my workout. I should probably go like that. That's easier. Hey. I'm like doing a stretch. You can see it here. I'm just about to actually finish the broadcast, but I just wanted to stretch for a little while and talk to people and answer some questions. I did look a whole bunch of stuff on photography today on this broadcast. So, hey, to new people who are watching, I'm about to get on the treadmill and run for the day. I'm doing like a running challenge. Oh, I'm doing a running challenge. Sorry, let's turn on the voice so you can see me again. A running challenge this month. So, until like mid-September, I'm running 6 days a week and doing 50 sit-ups every day. If I have some time, I'll squeak like 15 minutes on the bike in per day as well. I'm skipping part in the movie because it's like I'm watching Bridget Jones at the same time. I like to put a movie on. Hey, sorry, I'm like doing my stretch. That's why it looks so weird. I'm like trying to do stretches right now. I'm gonna do one where I'm kind of hanging. I'm just trying to like stretch the back of my leg though right now before I get on the treadmill. So it's weird. I put on like a movie usually when I'm doing my workout so that I can like work out for a whole solid hour. So if I'm not looking at the camera, that's why. You should probably be able to see what I'm doing here. Hold on, I'll switch it over here so you can see. I'm like holding my both my hands against my foot here, stretching my whole body onto this like one side. I really need to like stretch out my legs if I'm gonna run for a whole hour. And I did a whole bunch of squats and stuff too. Ooh. Earlier on, I did a whole bunch of squats, and I did lunges. Sorry, I did squats and lunges and stuff, and I did um, just a couple little leg exercises, some lifting, kind of rotating legs and like kicking them out and stuff, and just like groin stretches and stuff like that too. It's just because I'm cold right now that I'm wearing a sweater, but I'll take it off in a minute. Unfortunately, I'm not going to bring you guys on the treadmill with me, but I'll do a broadcast um, after I get off the treadmill. Okay, so it's been really nice talking to everybody. Please go visit my YouTube channel. Um, and yeah, I'll give you guys an update after on how the workout went. For some reason, yesterday I was like super, super hyper after my workout. So yeah, visit my Instagram. I'm on Snapchat as well and on YouTube. So please subscribe to me on YouTube and fan me up here on YouNow. and I will be back in an